All right, I get to do it again. All right, Catherine, let's play pickleball. There we go. Oh, and there we go indeed. Hello, Catherine. Beautiful.
Parenteau on the pass there.
Oh, my. Slips over.
To me, Parenteau's kind of like a jack of all trades. I wouldn't say she has one major weapon that defines her, but she's so good at...
Again, this is the 2 and 3 seed for Parenteau.
Side out.
That's a nice volley.
Side out.
Parenteau could care less about Leia's range right now.
Point.
Pass, but really slow the next one down and open up some angles.
Point.
And then a beautiful forehand pass, and Jansen is going to
He just needs to execute better at this point.
So 4 quick ones from Parenteau.
Point.
And then in
0. Side out.
just deep from Parenteau. That's a ball. Can Jansen dent the scoreboard?
Point.
Answer is indeed yes. So
Opponents pass you, you get a little gun shy, and it's normally not the right approach to have.
Side out.
just deep does like a target, can come forward, but gets the ball back up 4. Oh, that's just a pretty roll.
Point.
Shot over and over again to dial that in.
So 6-1 Parenteau.
Side out.
Sometimes. Good shot. Yeah, and Leia.
Yeah, you know, I think she got a little fancy trying to go up the line there. Had the open court available.
Yeah, and Leia stopped missing, and that clearly missed the difference so far. It's a good first
just
volley.
that. First volleys and third ball passes. You don't have to win every point, but at this point, you just want to get Catherine to have to play a little bit more.
Point.
More slide, and Parenteau's usually such an elegant player, just didn't move where she thought that ball would be. All right, now a little something off the net. See Jansen go through the routine she does just to be centered, cross her heart, as she says. Just wide. Fine. So 7-3 Parenteau.
Side out.
We had that short angle kind of backspin volley on the stretch. It's a natural weapon, and I love her moving forward to use it.
And that's just beautiful from Parenteau. She was.
You're talking about her not having an obvious weapon. If there is a weapon, I would say it's the angles and the spin.
And that just deep in there. And that Tui just continues.
More difficult for your opponents to keep you back.
And Jansen says, I see your Tui, and raise you with an even more. And just so nice down the line.
And if you can keep that up the line, it does a great job of cutting down their angles. She didn't panic, stayed patient, and eventually put it away.
And that volley sails deep here for her.
Side out.
As she said earlier in the match.
Point.
Yeah. Excellent short angle volley there. Not able to win game one here.
Side out.
To open up and create angle when her opponent doesn't give her a whole lot. And she's done that several times already this match.
And too good from Jansen. So two.
Side
That's
out.
just tremendous pickleball.
She could have overhit a couple of those shots, but she knew if she could keep Jansen pinned in that backhand corner, it'd be very tough for her to come up with the goods.
Side out.
But nothing coming to stack on top of it.
Point.
And that's some nice
Play
pressure.
a little freer and find another gear that you can keep as the match progresses.
Okay, I think we have an overrule on the call here from our second referee, Parenteau. Overrule right before the break, so 6-10 here. 3 game points have been saved. And now 7-10, and that was a little...
You can't be too careful here, right? You feel her coming back, but you still got to go for your shots.
Yeah, we're just making sure you see that part of the court clear. Oh, just out, and that's
to earn the error there.
game point number 4. And that will do it. So
Point. First game.
Jansen
11-7. Switch ins.
does not, she's going for the towel, and there was not a paddle tap. There was an air. Let's follow this through here, everybody. Okay, there's the winner. And Parenteau will paddle tap the ghost of Leah Jansen right there. 23,
0-0.
the Hyundai Masters, powered by and presented by Invited. And that's a great start for Leah Jansen.
Put it that way. And I like the variety out of Jansen to start. She went with the drop and looked to move forward.
Side out.
And then had a good look at that one. Jump out in front, having that lead, you just can play so freely.
Point.
And these forehand rolls continue.
The return is not as deep.
Point. 2-1.
What a shot by Leah Jansen. Tracks
She
it.
moved on, showing that she's here to compete.
That's tremendous by Parenteau, who
This court, she's got to lean back towards the middle a little bit.
the doubles and your partner to rely on. You got to find it within yourself, and that's why singles is such a unique, different sport than our doubles play is.
Point.
From an energy standpoint.
Point. It was out.
And to get a lead here. And comfortably, and now Jansen up 2 and serving. And a nice inside out for
You know, when she's struggling to overthink a little bit, I think when she just plays and really just rips it and moves forward confidently, that's really her best singles comes in that
a lot of, there's no angle back there that deep. Really good volley, Jansen. Oh, and now Jansen is hitting 2-handed rolls of her own. And what a ball there after a
We'll see if that gets in Jansen's head and if she starts getting a little more passive and staying back.
Yeah, sometimes you got to tip your cap. Tremendous coverage from Jansen. Conditions for pickleball to start the year. Oh my, Jansen had a
She's
chance.
really putting her own athleticism on display at that point.
Point.
Too short with the return.
Point.
topspin lob. And she's not able to shape that one down.
Yeah, you don't see as many of the lobs in singles. Players are starting to experiment with it a little bit more.
She's getting Jansen's best here, and she's still got to dig out of this hole, but that's a nice ball. Jansen with the decisive timeout. Now, can she come up with a decisive return and get the ball back? The answer is no.
Take away her angle to make that shot very difficult. It was, but Parenteau still converted.
And another little flick. And the best point of the match goes to Parenteau, who just
volley and really go from there.
Does exactly that and gets a miss. So you can see as the sun goes behind the mountain, the lights are important now.
Point.
And it is 8-all.
Committed to going forward, and it worked out in her favor.
And a gorgeous roll for Jansen, and after it just goes for a little.
Make the court feel smaller for your opponent.
Wow, weird first. And that is a brilliant pass from Catherine Parenteau, who had an amazing return, and then Jansen said, no, I got better.
And she's 2 for 2. I mean, the last one was similar, where she took pace off and just slid shots.
So here we go. Jansen with a point to force game 3. Oh my, and her.
Jansen's normally going to miss that volley, but it worked this time with staying back.
That's out. Let's go, Leah. Come on. 10-8.
And that goes wide. Jansen again. Oh, we got, okay. Air.
Double air.
We knew it would be tight, and we knew it might go 3, and it certainly has. Here we go. And Parenteau just misses. We'll play faster, and the lights on the court will be factor, so the visuals will be different for the players as well. Parenteau, those rolls of just missing now, going for a little much. Boy, that serve just caught the sideline. Returns. Just wide over there. Parenteau frustrated with that call. Brilliantly.
Yeah, no, I hadn't heard that quote, but yeah, it's one I'm going to have to steal, because it certainly applies to singles, especially in the first couple of shots.
Aggressive. That will usually be rewarded with a trip to Sunday.
Side out.
And that is a gorgeous forehand from and Jansen is in control again.
Side out.
So can she find a rally?
Point.
The answer is yes. So
Same point I made earlier, where I think I like the idea of going to the backhand, but a little bit more centralized might give you a better chance at hitting that first volley and cutting the angle off.
and now it's Jansen with
Shots you just can't cover, and move on from there.
Oh, and that could be a difference maker there, as Parenteau was in serious trouble, way behind in the point, and ends up with a 2-way down the line for the winner. Jansen did not get enough on that. It's hard.
Awkward location.
Point.
And that one does.
Line eager to keep this momentum rolling.
And now 3-all with where Catherine is from. Now goes, a little inside-out serve.
Here is just to force your opponent to beat you in some different ways. So they're not falling in love with it, but they're adding it in just often enough to make sure that your opponent's beating you with some variety.
Front. And she has a two-handed miss of her own. And again,
Really menacing servers are the ones that give you a steady diet of pace, shape, and depth.
and that is wide. So. I mean, that is a one-handed backhand going to get to the finish line. And
a little bit more.
Have the pressure of the pass every time, because she can come forward. That is outstanding from Leah Jansen. The stab volley backhand, and then on the full stretch forehand winner. That is beautiful pickleball from Leah Jansen.
Yeah, the body control there. She makes.
And
Angle,
again,
but she's trusting her first volley enough, and it's working.
oh my, and the net. Oh, and you see some frustration, and you don't. So we shall see. Parenteau called the timeout. Jansen, chance to get to 10. And she gets a wild miss from Parenteau. And can Leah Jansen slam the door and punch a ticket to Sunday? First shot at it right here. And the answer is yes. And we do get a paddle tap to end the match. And Leah Jansen, I'm telling you, that was impressive. She